Today's Give Your Gift to the World video blog is about designing your life. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because there tends to be a disconnect sometimes when I talk to people about life coaching. A lot of times people say, oh, you're a life coach, cool, give me some advice about my life. And hey, look, you don't necessarily want to take my advice because if you take my advice, you're going to either end up being one of three things, either a teacher, a race car driver, or a life coach. Because look, that's me, right? So you don't necessarily want to take my advice on life. Here's the deal. You get to design your own life, right? Like you were given certain gifts or you have certain gifts that it's up to you to figure out what they are and give them to the world and decide how you want to do that. And that's completely up to you. And so what I help people work on is designing their own life. Like I see a lot of people spend a whole lot of time, and it's not bad, I'm not making it bad, but looking at help wanted ads, trying to see where they fit into the world. The fact is, we actually can decide for ourselves how we fit into the world by just creating it. I mean, right now I'm videotaping this on a phone. I mean, for instance, the first phones were an amazing innovation, but then Steve Jobs comes along and his team comes along and decides we're going to put cameras in phones. That's ridiculous at the time, but now, thank you to the universe and to God that it exists, because I wouldn't be able to do this right now off of my phone. But here's the thing, guys, we have the opportunity to design the life that we want. One of the ways that you can do it is you can work with a life coach, you can go to certain seminars, and you can just do whatever you need to do to sit down and design your life yourself. Now, one thing that tends to come up a lot, I mean, mostly in my circle, I'm a very spiritual man, hang out with a lot of spiritual people. And a lot of times the conversation comes up, well, am I really in control of that, right? Isn't God in control of it? And if you're a spiritual person, absolutely, right? But here's the deal. Are you using that as an excuse? Because many people that use that with me will sometimes then leave and go do what someone else wants them to do, right? Like they will leave the conversation and then go ask someone else for advice and then do what that person wants them to do. So not only are they not following what their design, but they're also probably not even following God's design. They're just following the design of some other person, right? And it's not right or wrong. It just is what it is. But here's the deal, guys. We have the perfect opportunity when we're here to design the life that we want to create, the life and the gifts that we really want to give to the world. Please join me and let's do this. Guys, give your gift to the world. Love you. Hopefully this inspired you, and we'll see you soon.